Welcome back to Coin Explorer, where every historic American coin carries a story that reaches far beyond its face value. Today we are exploring the 1971 Kennedy half dollar, a piece that entered circulation during a fascinating period in United States history. Many people have seen this coin without realizing how much interest it still generates among collectors. The design, the era, and the memories attached to it continue attracting attention today. Stay with us, because several overlooked details about this classic half dollar may completely change how you look at the coins, resting quietly inside ordinary collections. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar marked an important transition because it was among the early issues produced after major changes in American coin composition. Earlier half dollars contained significant silver content, while later versions reflected economic realities and evolving mint practices. This shift created lasting discussions within the collecting community. Many enthusiasts examined 1971 examples carefully, searching for exceptional preservation, unusual characteristics, and noteworthy mint details. Although millions were produced, remarkable specimens continue inspiring conversations that connect history, craftsmanship, and the enduring popularity of American numismatics across generations of dedicated collectors. At first glance, the obverse presents the familiar portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed with dignity and remarkable artistic balance. The inscription "Liberty" surrounds the image, while the national motto and date complete the composition. Every element reflects a desire to honor an influential leader whose legacy shaped modern America. Collectors often appreciate how this design combines simplicity with emotional significance. Even after decades in circulation and storage, the portrait remains among the most recognizable images ever placed on a United States coin, preserving history in a form millions once handled daily. Turning to the reverse, the heraldic eagle immediately captures attention with its detailed feathers, shield, and symbolic olive branch. The arrangement represents national strength while emphasizing peace and unity. Around the design appear inscriptions identifying the country and denomination, creating a balanced and iconic appearance. Many collectors enjoy studying subtle differences in strike quality between examples from different mint facilities. These details may seem minor to casual observers, yet experienced enthusiasts understand that craftsmanship, preservation, and visual appeal all contribute significantly to the lasting fascination surrounding the 1971 Kennedy half dollar today. The year 1971 itself holds special importance because America was experiencing cultural, economic, and technological changes that influenced everyday life. Coins circulating during that period became silent witnesses to historical moments, passing through countless hands and communities. Every surviving half dollar carries that connection to the past. Some remained untouched in collections, while others participated in ordinary commerce before eventually attracting collector attention. This blend of history and accessibility makes the 1971 Kennedy half dollar particularly appealing, allowing people to own a genuine artifact representing an unforgettable chapter in modern American experience and heritage. Collectors frequently discuss mint marks when evaluating Kennedy half dollars, since production locations sometimes influence desirability and availability. Philadelphia and Denver facilities each contributed substantial numbers during 1971, creating opportunities for comparison among surviving examples. Enthusiasts examine strike sharpness, luster, and preservation when selecting coins for personal collections. While most pieces remain common, outstanding specimens naturally receive greater admiration. The excitement often comes from discovering a coin that appears remarkably well preserved despite its age. Those moments encourage continued interest and keep generations of collectors searching through old collections and inherited coin albums. Condition remains one of the most important factors in numismatics, and the 1971 Kennedy half dollar provides an excellent example of that principle. A heavily circulated piece tells a different story than one carefully preserved for decades. Collectors study surfaces, original luster, contact marks, and overall eye appeal before assigning value or significance. Small differences can dramatically affect desirability within the marketplace. This attention to detail transforms ordinary observation into genuine appreciation for craftsmanship. It also explains why experienced collectors spend considerable time examining coins that others might overlook during everyday transactions or estate discoveries. Interesting discussions occasionally appear online about extraordinary valuations connected to famous coins and exceptional collector stories. Some headlines mention figures reaching $81 million, yet such numbers generally represent speculation, hypothetical conversations, or broader discussions about rarity, rather than established market expectations for ordinary 1971 Kennedy half dollars. Actual values depend on condition, certification, provenance, demand, and unique characteristics. Understanding that distinction helps collectors make informed decisions while still enjoying the excitement that remarkable stories bring to the hobby. Enthusiasm and careful research continue working together within the world of coin collecting today. Another fascinating aspect involves the people who save these coins intentionally. Many Americans placed Kennedy half dollars aside because the design carried emotional significance following historic events during the 1960s. That habit influenced availability and shaped collecting patterns for decades afterward. Families sometimes passed small groups of half dollars from one generation to another, preserving memories alongside the coins themselves. Such personal connections add meaning beyond catalog descriptions or market discussions. Every collection contains stories about the individuals who valued these pieces enough to protect them, creating a bridge between national history and family traditions. Modern collectors often use magnification to inspect details invisible during ordinary handling. They search for strong strikes, attractive surfaces, and unusual characteristics that distinguish certain examples from the majority. Careful examination transforms a familiar coin into an object worthy of deeper appreciation. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar rewards that attention because its design contains numerous artistic elements and fine lines. Observing these features encourages patience and curiosity. It also reminds enthusiasts that collecting involves more than financial considerations, emphasizing learning, historical awareness, and the simple enjoyment of discovering beauty within everyday American coinage traditions. The continued popularity of Kennedy half dollars demonstrates how coins can remain culturally important long after their introduction. New generations regularly encounter these pieces through relatives, collections, or local shops, beginning journeys into numismatics that may last for decades. The 1971 issue often serves as an accessible starting point because examples are still obtainable and historically meaningful. That accessibility encourages education and exploration. Collectors gradually learn about minting techniques, design history, and preservation methods while developing appreciation for the artistry behind American currency. Each discovery strengthens the connection between past experiences and present enthusiasm. Proper storage plays a major role in preserving coins for future generations. Experienced collectors recommend handling pieces carefully, avoiding unnecessary contact with surfaces, and storing them within suitable holders. Environmental conditions also influence long-term preservation, making attention to humidity and contaminants especially important. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar deserves such care because every surviving example represents an authentic piece of American history. Protecting these coins ensures that future enthusiasts can study and enjoy them. Preservation ultimately reflects respect for both the objects themselves and the stories they continue carrying through time and across families. Many memorable collecting moments begin with simple curiosity. Someone notices an old half dollar in a drawer, examines the date, and decides to learn more about its background. That first question often leads toward deeper exploration of history, artistry, and mint production. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar frequently inspires such experiences because it feels familiar while still containing interesting details. Collectors appreciate that balance between accessibility and significance. Each coin encourages observation and discussion, proving that everyday objects sometimes preserve remarkable connections to national events, personal memories, and the evolving traditions surrounding American numismatic culture. Auction records and collector interest continue evolving as new discoveries emerge, and preferences change over time. Exceptional coins with outstanding preservation naturally attract attention, especially when accompanied by strong documentation and recognized certification. Yet the broader appeal of the 1971 Kennedy half dollar extends beyond rare examples alone. Ordinary pieces still offer educational value and historical insight. They remind people that coins function as miniature records of the eras that produced them. Understanding this perspective enriches collecting experiences and encourages appreciation for craftsmanship, history, and the individuals who preserved these fascinating artifacts throughout successive generations of American families. Thank you for joining Coin Explorer on this journey through the remarkable story of the 1971 Kennedy half dollar. What appears ordinary at first often reveals deeper layers of history, design, and collector enthusiasm upon closer examination. Whether you own one example or an entire collection, every coin invites curiosity and continued learning. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments and keep exploring the hidden stories found within everyday currency. The next fascinating discovery could already be waiting inside an old album, family collection, or forgotten box preserved carefully across many memorable years.